Also gotta say, see this match, see this pay-per-view. That's all I'm saying. See here, where's Michael? I'm gonna see if I can send him an invite here to this match stuff. Online, private. Oh my God. What was the first match? The first pre-match, the kickoff match was golly.
Oh yeah, the pre-show match. What's up, everybody?
Yep.
Razorblade Dreams here on the PsYkO Gaming channel, coming at you live with PsYkO Break to give us our reactions to the FastLaaaaaMe pay-per-view, the Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view that just happened. It is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania, which is in 4 weeks. We're going to talk about the different matches that happened from the pre-show all the way up to the main event. Overall assessment of what we thought of the pay-per-view, what we think going forward, and all that kind of happy horse manure. We are going to play some matches. I know last time we did the podcast, didn't get any matches done on this channel because I was a dunce and didn't figure out that, hey, I can't play. So I should just, bring up matches instead of just having a screen up and shooting the shit, basically, of what we thought and all that stuff. But we are going to play.
Yeah, I'm actually working on sending you an invite right now.
We're actually getting the game set up right now. We're online. There's my invitation, guys. Sorry for the blur. Join his game real quick. Nope, we're back on the air. There we are, back on the air. What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, no, we party with that prioritizer seems to be loading in. So as we load in, we had tonight was the kickoff show. Started off with a 6-man tag match with Breezango with Ty Dillinger against Mojo Rawley and who the hell were they with? Who was he with?
Mojo Rawley was with the Justin Gable and Benjamin.
Oh yeah, Gable and Benjamin. That's right. Yeah, kickoff show match. If you watch the pay-per-view, you can probably see that when they were chanting for Ty Dillinger, where he's the perfect 10, they chant the word 10. WWE muted the audio from the crowd, so you didn't hear 10, even though when they panned to the crowd, they could clearly see them motioning and chanting the word 10 when Ty Dillinger showed up, but yet you could not hear it. You could hear it one time, and it was barely audible at that. Pretty messed up for that shite. Let's see. We're gonna do. Who am I gonna pick here? Pick this. But yeah, match overall was basically a bleh match to me. It was a throwaway. Don't give a shit about Mojo Rawley. The only one out of all those superstars that I actually give a crap about is Ty Dillinger, which they don't freaking book right anyway, because according to the insiders of the WWE, they don't like the fact that they chant 10. The crowd, Vince McMahon doesn't like the crowd chanting 10 all the time, so that's why they bury Ty Dillinger. But that aside, match was lackluster. It was at best. Not a complete waste of the tag team talent, seeing as, they had the tag team championship match tonight. God dang it, move, dog, son of a bitch. Quit doing that shit now. Get in the middle of stuff. Sorry about that, guys. My dog decided to get in the middle of my stuff.
Who'd you choose wrestling-wise on this fast?
Okay, cool. Braun Strowman.
All right. That's way.
But anyway, I was saying it was to me, it showcased how bad the tag team division is, seeing as, like I was saying before, they had the tag match for the titles between the New Day and the Usos, which they have been done several times over. And to have a tag team match, a 6-man tag at that, in a pre-show, just kind of shows the gap of where they are depth-wise on their tag team division.
Yeah, that match was like that sucked. It really sucked.
Yeah, it was trash. The worst part about it was, the funny part about it is if you go back and you actually watch the match or whatever like that, you could clearly see the 10 chants not being said. Even though they were being said in the crowd, you cannot hear them. They're not there. They mute that crowd.
And then Renee Young reacts to how lively the fans are, even though they were muted to us.
You couldn't hear them. Yeah, they sounded dead as shit, like they just standing around like,
wow, this fans really like this match. It's like,
yeah. And then they're like, yeah, Renee Young's like, wow, the fans are really into it. And he's like, not from what I heard.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, going into the first match,
his way to the ring.
Surprisingly enough to me, I didn't think it was going to lead off a pay-per-view, but it was Shinsuke Nakamura against Rusev. And it really kind of caught me by surprise that it actually turned out to be as good as a match as it was. I mean, going in, it was pretty much a guarantee at this point it was going to be a squash match. I mean, you're not going to like Shinsuke Nakamura is not going to go down and build the strength of your star going into WrestleMania main event type deal just to lose at the opening match of a pay-per-view.
This is without a doubt a big-time match for him, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think
and that match was back and forth.
I'd say that statement is more true now
really
than ever before.
They sold
That's
really well.
how heated the competition here in WWE is right
I think
now.
he came across strong. I think they're not booking Rusev very well at all right now, especially for as over as he is. I would really like to see them do more with him. At least maybe put him in a mid-card title picture again, or even maybe into the tag team division picture somehow, because they're really wasting him, and he is super over with Aiden English right now.
And that kick, oh my God, that kick that he landed on Shinsuke was fucking unreal.
that kick.
It's hard to pick a winner for this one, though by the sound of this Milwaukee crowd, they already know who they want to win. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
I thought it was good. It was good. Like I said, it was kind of a confusing match, but it's still a good match. Because both Rusev and Shinsuke went really well together. The next match after Shinsuke was
here tonight. If you want spectacle, if you want showmanship, if you want valor, they've come to the right place.
The next match, I want to say, was probably, it was the Usos match.
Was it the tag match, or was it Bobby Roode and...
Oh, you're right. It was Bobby Roode. It was Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. That's right.
Roode for the U.S. title?
Yeah.
Let me bring up a thing here so I can keep track of what happens. I have a terrible memory.
Back in from the floor.
So, yeah, that was funny. I forgot about the chance of "You Can't Wrestle" to Mojo Rawley during the opening show. That was funny, but other than that, that's not something you ever want to have to deal with.
What agility! The armbar is locked in. He's just about there. And he breaks free, but the damage might have already.
What the fuck was that with your legs? What the hell?
Yeah, okay, that was Shinsuke.
There's the suplex.
Yeah, okay, it was, in fact, the U.S. Championship between Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. Again, a really good match.
The match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle. That's perfectly placed.
Randy Orton did beat Bobby Roode, which if you watch our podcast from Thursday of last week, I predicted that none of the titles were going to change hands. I didn't think Bobby Roode was going to actually lose his belt going into WrestleMania. But I can see why he did, because they're kind of building to a triple threat situation with Jinder Mahal,
back inside the ring now. Getting tossed like that is as close as you can get to becoming a human projectile.
Bobby Roode was one of those I lost, but I kicked the crap out of everybody moments like they've been doing in WWE a lot.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He did a glorious
looking for a little breather here, maybe.
Slowing things down. I like it.
Orton
good game plan.
Jinder Mahal. I guess, like I said, I really wasn't having too many high expectations going from this pay-per-view overall. I thought I was going to progress the story to WrestleMania a little more, but it did. I think there's going to be more. It's just kind of more of a foundation for them to build on throughout these next 4 weeks going into WrestleMania, being the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. My battery's dying on my controller, so that's the thing, guys.
He wants no part of the outside. Now back to the ring.
But then Randy Orton did beat Bobby Roode for the belt. Apparently, Brock Lesnar changed his name to Real Life Logos. Because right now, Real Life Logos is beating Braun Strowman.
Yeah, it's one of the creative characters. I couldn't choose the Bullet Becky since you chose Strowman.
To the outside now.
Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
But, all right.
Takes him
Not
down
bad
with
match
a chop
overall. RKOs and glorious DDTs.
Honestly, I feel sorry for the people.
Look at this.
Go ahead.
He's going back to
I said I just feel sorry for the people that went to the event. That, to me, that was shit.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure they had fun. I mean, because I think it'll be a totally different environment than watching it on TV on your couch versus actually being there with all the energy and the people. But yes, it was not that great of a pay-per-view.
He's delivering an old-fashioned
basically, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had a little thing, a promo deal.
Knocked the breath out with a
crushing kick backstage, which led into the tag team match between Natalya and Carmella against Becky Lynch and Naomi. Again, I figured this is what predictability type deal.
Lesnar. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Becky Lynch and Naomi lost.
And he lands the slam.
To
that might be enough.
Carmella and Natalya, which makes sense to me because they're gonna cash in Carmella's briefcase.
Has to get back in the ring.
Whether it's successful or not remains to be seen. Because later on we'll talk about what happens later on as far as the.
You'd have to think hitting the finisher here.
But yeah, they made Carmella look similarly strong going in because she's going to be the belt. She's the briefcase holder for Money in the Bank, which she won last year.
He's simply reminding
Probably going to cash in at WrestleMania somehow. I'm not exactly sure if she's actually going to retain or if she's going to actually take it from him because. Later on in the show, we see Asuka come in and take Charlotte for challenge at WrestleMania for her title championship.
And Byron,
she earned by winning the first ever Women's Royal Rumble.
Big time damage, Michael.
So
he's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up.
That was pretty much what that was. It was not a bad match. Both women looked good. Natalya used a distraction to defeat.
Both of these
Naomi
competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Here we go.
Basically, that to me was a throwaway match. That was really just it was quickly put together. It was relatively no storyline, no real investment in the kind of angle. It was just like, hey, we're just going to have a match.
Okay. Victorious here tonight.
Sounds like the plan.
He's going for the pin.
Other than that,
could be it.
Not too bad. The Tag Team Championship match.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And this
if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot
was
tougher.
very interesting, seeing as I was going into it thinking
he's looking shaky. This could be the end.
It was going to be, the stereotypical Usos and New Day matches. Those guys put on any match. If you haven't seen them in a match before at any kind of pay-per-view, I would highly recommend going on the network if you have it, or on YouTube, I'm sure by now, and finding out some of their matches, because they do some
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
This time, as I predicted on Thursday,
the match is over.
If you watched the past stream, the broadcast of the last podcast, Bludgeon Brothers, that have been making themselves be known in the tag team division for SmackDown here, originally special to the Usos and New Day, made themselves clear and came in and cleaned house. Looked super strong. They kicked the shit out of
That's how you
everybody.
put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
In the ring, it was a no contest DQ. Of course, Usos still maintain the belts. New Day
to fly.
is okay.
Wow, what a move from Brock Lesnar.
Had to kick
That's
out of
how
an
you sweep
F5.
an opponent under the carpet.
But yeah, it was an okay.
Can he score the pin? I don't believe it. The match is over.
Real Life Logos was the winner.
It's funny. The guy went to give him a name called Real Life Logos. Oh my God, that's the ugliest win face. Hey, you guys.
That look right there where my screen is that's not good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. No. But yeah, it was an okay match. It's set up for a triple threat type scenario. Maybe going down the line. I'm not sure. Like I said, they still have a few more weeks of programming to build storyline going into WrestleMania. But yeah, Bludgeon Brothers came out looking very strong. Just trashed both the Usos and New Day. They had to bring out a stretcher for Xavier Woods, took a powerbomb bump on the steps. Everybody got their ass kicked. It was good. It was awesome. It took them like forever to actually get him out away from the ring. Like, they sold it really well. Bludgeon Brothers were just that, bludgeoning everybody. Pure carnage. Let's see, there was an interview segment after that was between Renee Young and AJ Styles, and he was on how he's going to go to WrestleMania and face Shinsuke, which in the middle of that, Shinsuke Nakamura came in, and he was like, AJ, you may good luck tonight. If you win, I'm going to beat you at Ret. And AJ was like, just shut up. You're not going to do shit. Shinsuke, I'm going to win tonight. I'm going to go to WrestleMania, and I'm going to whoop your ass, and I'm going to keep my belt, and that's a fact. And then Shinsuke got this look on his face like, all right, bitch. All right. And then focusing on that and moved from there into the women's championship between Charlotte Flair and Ruby Riott, which was, if you ask PsYkO break, was the pinnacle moment where Carmella should have cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase. Because that would have spiced things up, which I have to kind of agree here. We've been predicting that it was going to get cashed in at WrestleMania for a while, so it would have been nice to totally have a total, like, holy shit moment of Carmella coming in all of a sudden, especially after her win in her tag match with Natalya. Cash in her briefcase, pin Charlotte for the 1, 2, 3 to go on to WrestleMania, but I have to say, even though that did not happen, that's not what we got. I was actually kind of stoked and surprised to see Asuka a little bit. I mean, even though I said that Asuka was going to take Charlotte over in WrestleMania when we talked about our other predictions and stuff, I was still pretty like, oh shit, like what the hell when it came to... I did not mean to leave, by the way.
I know, I timed out. I'll invite you again.
But it ended up being pretty interesting because Asuka came out and pretty much said, Charlotte, I want you at WrestleMania, which is interesting because Asuka is a Raw superstar and Charlotte is the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, but okay. But at Royal Rumble, when Asuka won her thing, she had a choice because Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair both showed up in that ring for Asuka to choose who she was going to choose. And before she could choose anything, Ronda Rousey comes and interrupts. So it kind of left it. And people was assuming, well, okay, she's going to take on Alexa Bliss. But Asuka never said that. But what doesn't make sense is, then what was the whole point of having Nia Jax wrestle in this one pay-per-view for a triple threat match if she was never going to be facing Alexa Bliss anyways? So that was kind of a loophole in the story, and basically that was kind of to me it was kind of like, okay. So yeah, I didn't understand that either. That was kind of stupid. I mean, I understand she didn't choose who she wanted. I get that, but I mean, at the other time too, she also didn't. That was stupid. They left people thinking that they were going to get a certain thing, and they got something else, which totally. We obviously going to see Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
Yeah, but yeah, she was the twist of the night on for this pay-per-view. She was the big twist ending that nobody was not expecting. Was definitely Asuka coming in to challenge Charlotte, the Empress of Tomorrow. Not bad. All right, that was done, and then which led into the main event tonight, which was the six-pack challenge for the WWE Championship, which is AJ Styles against John Cena and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin all facing each other. I predicted this one was going to happen as well. They're interesting to see how they're going to play out with John Cena, because the big storyline going in was John Cena, this is his last chance to get on to WrestleMania. But he's gonna get on there because there was some interference and some shit between Shane O'Mac, who just decided, like, I'm gonna come down and watch this match at ringside for no apparent reason other than to create storyline. And so that's what he did. He sat down and watched the match. He got kicked in the face by KO. Kevin Owens hit the pop-up powerbomb. Went for the 1-2-3. Shane O'Mac got in, pulled the ref out. Total what the fuck did you just do moment, and then turn around and Sami Zayn comes in, goes for the pin, 1-2-3. Shane O'Mac says nope, pulls Sami off.
Making her way to the ring.
There you
from
go.
Venice Beach, California.
He said nope, and then AJ comes in, gets the pin, 1-2-3, retains his championship, goes to WrestleMania to face Nakamura. However, it leaves the door open for somebody like John Cena to do like a tag match with Shane O'Mac against Shane and KO. I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan's going to be involved somehow as well.
Stephanie McMahon.
Corey,
yeah,
you gotta like Stephanie
I honestly this
why? Because you said so.
Like you said,
you're just saying that because she's the
what
boss.
was messed up is
But
when we saw
honest,
Shane O'Mac come down the ringside, we knew it was to set up the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn WrestleMania shit.
Byron,
we knew that was going to be a thing. And now we can clearly tell that somehow John Cena and Shane O'Mac is going to be basically Shane O'Mac's mysterious tag team partner, because Shane O'Mac is going to say he's going to have a mysterious partner, and people are going to be idiot enough to say, I wonder who it could be, I wonder who it could be, and that's when John Cena's coming out. So there's his WrestleMania moment. So yeah.
Yeah, that's but that pretty much how that went down. That was the pay-per-view as a whole. Overall thoughts, like Drake said, he feels bad for the people that actually paid to go see in our this business,
the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one
my opinion about it is I wasn't going in thinking that it was going to be.
And it's worth noting that we are just a few miles from the WWE Performance Center, which means there are plenty of WWE hopefuls in the back studying this one.
Storyline going into WrestleMania, they're going to use it as a platform. They're going to build more story. I would assume that the go home shows, both Raw and SmackDown, WrestleMania week, are going to be pretty badass in comparison to the rest of the shows for the week.
Oh yeah, you're going to have Tuesday is going to be pretty much AJ Styles talking his stuff, and I guarantee it's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura doing a stare down. They're definitely going to be playing up with Monday with Asuka coming to Raw and stuff to talk, and then Charlotte Flair is going to interrupt that. I mean, you're right. At this point, it's going to be a lot of build up. So,
with a move like that, she's just trying to insult her opponent.
A lot of story building, like
ego
they're focusing on Ronda Rousey right now.
Moves like that at this stage are not to win any match.
They actually did quite a bit of promoing for that on this pay-per-view, surprisingly enough.
That strike was strategically placed on her opponent.
They did a lot of focusing on.
She got her with the drop kick.
I'm going to stomp out of this bitch real quick.
There's some good contact there by Stephanie McMahon.
As you know, this match right here is between Ronda Rousey, creative character, and Stephanie McMahon.
I've never seen her miss by so much.
Only it's going to be a mixed tag match.
That was strike 1, 2, and 3.
Triple H against Shane.
Whoa, missed by a large margin there.
Ronda Rousey.
How do you miss by that much?
Getting keep my shit straight. Like I said, overall decent pay-per-view. You're going to have to check out this week as we go for what kind of storylines you're going to build up and how they're going to progress everyone. We have our predictions. I hope they come true.
Time is of the essence here too, Michael.
Some of them come true. Some of them we came through that we predicted for this pay-per-view came true. Some of them not so much.
Look at her here. She's just reveling the opportunity to make a mockery of her opponent. Look at this. She can do no wrong here.
Over the top, phenomenal. The big twist, holy shit moment for this pay-per-view was definitely
Stephanie McMahon is starting to take control of this match.
Flair for WrestleMania.
She has one of the most effective overhands in the game.
Everything else was fairly predictable, as we noticed. If you watch our last podcast, 90% of the predictions that Break and I made for this pay-per-view is exactly what happened. She's got to find a way to
get up here, guys.
That won't be easy, Michael, given the beating she's taken so far.
And honestly, I don't know what they see in Jinder Mahal, honestly, because I can tell you right now, WrestleMania or not, I will not give two shits about that match. I mean, Bobby Roode and Randy Orton could do it themselves. They don't need Jinder Mahal in it. And I really hope they don't make it a triple threat match, but I think that's what they're going to do.
When Stephanie's feeling it, good luck to whoever crosses her path.
I don't know if they're going to do a triple threat match or if Jinder Mahal is going to actually get actual match.
Nasty spine
because they kind of buried him after his title run.
That one definitely hurt, Cole. That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
Yeah, they did kind of bury him after that for whatever reason.
Pedigree! I can't believe it, Michael.
Could this be what happens at WrestleMania, though?
Could this be it? And gets the win.
Stephanie's gonna win. She got hit in the face, and that's all she wrote. Well, there you go, guys. I'm gonna wrap this real quick podcast
that sums it up for FastLane.
That sums it up for FastLane. The match between that, I win on going out on top. We had Brock beat Braun, and we had Steph beat Ronda. We had a pay-per-view. If you have the network, go check it out if you want to see. Even if you follow the WWE. If not, always come back to either here on the Becca Gaming channel, or if you want to see PsYkO Breaks perspective, go check him out on his channel. We simulcast this podcast every week on Thursdays.
Yep.
Sometimes at 8, sometimes at 6. It all depends on what kind of schedule he gets, because he starts work this Monday, starting tomorrow. So once we figure out what we're going to do, what works best for him, we'll work around that, and we'll get you your wrestling news and views and our predictions and our opinions about the week in wrestling, including NXT. Don't forget about that. If you like, leave a comment letting us know what you'd like to see us do. If you'd like to, I've seen a little thing trending like, we make predictions, and then you have like, well, if you win, then you got to have a punishment, or if you lose a punishment. I mean, that's a bit of an extreme. Like I said, I just want to see what you guys want to see, other than just watching me and PsYkO Break suck it up on WWE 2K18 while we shoot the shit and talk about the wrestling that just occurred. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out here tonight. If you're checking us out, if you're not, please make sure to like and subscribe if you're watching this at a different video at a later time. because we do this. We are games. We are a gaming channel, hence the video game here. If you want to check out different games, I got a new series coming up, God of War 3 Remastered. It's about as a new series that I'm going to be starting soon, because on the 20th of April, God of War 4 drops, and there's going to be streamed. I've already got that lined up. That will be streamed by myself for sure. Might even try to get PsYkO Break side of things on his channel, to see how his playthrough goes. The Batman Telltale series is still a thing going on right now with the Becky Gaming thing. I still have to do episode 3, so keep tuned for that. Keep checking the channel, keep checking out, see what we're doing. Most of these podcasts and stuff like that, we're going to try to do simulcast on both my Becky Gaming channel here and his channel, to try to get some subscribers, maybe cross-pollinate, because I'm pretty sure if you like what you see here, you'll like what you see on his channel. And we're pretty sure that if you like what you see on his personal channel, you're going to like what you see here. So come join us, come hang out with us, come break every chain with us. We do gaming videos, even Destiny 2. I know that's poison. I hope you guys just did not hit unsubscribe all at one mass exodus. Just click right there, because I said Destiny 2, but it is on this game. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. We will be back on Thursday for sure with more wrestling news for the week. We love you very much. Break every chain, and we'll see you next time.